as always, thank you for watching. You guys get to see the rotator lifting stuff quite a bit. Not every towing company has a rotator at their disposal. So what we're going to do is lift the nose of this trailer that has the dolly legs messed up with our single axle 4024 Century. It's a 20-ton boom. Show you how you would lift it. The trailer is empty right now, which is good. If it were a loaded trailer, we'd have to determine the load on it to make sure that we weren't going to put too much pressure on the boom, because you're going to have to be almost fully extended on this smaller truck to be able to do the lift, so that another yard tractor can get access to it. Unfortunately, you got to be perpendicular to the trailer in order to effect the lift, so that another truck can hook up to the trailer. But what we're going to show you is how to do that lift with a smaller truck. Just giving Talon some directions on moving the truck over a little bit. So you want the boom as close to the nose of the trailer as possible. As you can see, he's really close, but this 4024 has a short boom, or a short stick, so we need to be that close to be able to perform the lift. And first thing you want to do is put your outriggers down to stabilize the truck, just like you would on the rotator. You don't want all the weight resting on the suspension. That's what the outriggers are for, is to help disperse the weight onto the frame. Okay. Hey, if you want to get the good chains out of the rotator, that's fine.
Good idea.
Can't tell if it's free spooled or not. Apparently not. Yeah, there she goes. Not acting like it. Hold on, Talon. It powered out. Watch out, Raymond. You got the controls on? Yep, controls are on. Here, let me see the remote down.
It's on. It's already on.
Huh? Well, I'm wanting the yeah, it's free. It didn't want a free spool over here for some, or on that side for some reason.
I never free spool from this side though.
Okay, pull your spare down. And I'll lock the winches back in. All right, here you go, Town. Now, you want to be up? You want to be up higher. Now, Raymond, I know you've not worked with us for long. You always want your point tip away from the material that you're lifting, and you don't want your chain twisted.
Yep.
All right, your cables are locked. Okay. You're okay, but remember what I told you a while ago about this outer cable? Probably should have been over here. But the way you're lifting it, it's okay because you're not hitting the glad hands. These glad hands are further away.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. Normally I would have done it just the reverse with the cables. Had that cable on that side and this cable on that side, so that it pulls it a little bit further away from the glad hands. But on this trailer, it's not going to make a difference. All right, level it out with your winches first. Make sure you got a little pressure on them. You got nothing there. No, it's and working back and forth just a little at a time. Small moves. Just like that big truck. Small moves. So you can make it go both directions just on how you lift it. Now if this was a loaded trailer, well, you'd want to be able to lift it straight up. Otherwise you're torquing the legs too much. Of course the legs on this one are already messed up, but still you want to be able to lift it straight as possible. That's where the remotes are so much different between this and the Raptor. When you hit the buttons on this, it's full throttle on the winch cables. There is no proportional control. You can't feather it. The only way you can feather it is going to your manual controls.
Watch that inside hook right there is up against that trailer. It's
Yeah.
trying to stay up there. It's trying to mark it up.
As the trailer comes up, the top of the nose will go away from it. You should be able to just boom up. Now, as you do though, what's going to happen? When you boom up, no. When you boom up, it's going to bring the trailer closer to you. So extend out now that you're over there. What it'll do is it'll lift it and push it away from you. There you go. And it pushes both sets of cables at the same rate. And then it comes back when you boom up. That's correct. That's a real tall fifth wheel.
Yeah, it's just barely gonna get under that there.
Well, what we'll do is we'll have you come back to it and then we'll gauge it. I'd stop there for a minute, Talon. Get him close enough to it. All we're gonna do is have you hook up to it today because the legs aren't here yet. They're supposed to be here this afternoon. Just get close and then we'll set it down on the fifth wheel when you get there.
That's a lot different than a rotator.
Yeah, it is. And you got to be really, really careful because if this was a fully loaded trailer with that much stick out, you'd bend the boom on a small boom like this. If it was a heavily loaded trailer. Come on back, Raymond. All right, stop. Let Talon bring it down some. Cable down on both. Might want to be at the manual controls. You can control it better. That's much smoother. Okay, stop. All right, come on under. You still want to hold a little bit of it.
Right.
Go ahead and latch it up. All right, tug it. Okay. You got it. All right, break it down and that's it. See? Don't need a rotator for every job. I actually prefer, or I learned on smaller equipment and worked up to the rotator, which I think has helped me a great deal. Smaller truck makes you think harder because you got to work harder, or you got to work smarter. You got to use your head. You can't just power through things. You got to think about it. You can do a lot with a little truck and a good operator. Anyway, that was what we wanted to show you today. Just something a little different. Rather than the rotator lifting something, you know, it can be done with a smaller truck. As always, thank you for watching. And God bless.